Was it our next story and our next moot point of the debate, which we were talking about? The first family of the TMC finding itself in a spot of bother. And in the CBI's crosshairs is the wife of Mamata Banerjee's nephew. Rujira Narula Banerjee has been summoned by the CBI agency tomorrow in what the CBI says illegal coal mining case. Abhishek Banerjee and the TMC are calling this a political witch hunt.
A day after the CBI summoned Rujira Narula, the wife of Mamata Banerjee's nephew Abhishek Banerjee, in a coal scam case, she has agreed to appear before the investigators on Tuesday. Sources tell India Today Rujira's name cropped up during the CBI's investigation into smuggling of illegally mined coal in the state. And it's not just Narula under the CBI scanner. Abhishek's sister-in-law Menka Gambhir has also received summons. The Trinamool Congress MP has described the CBI action as a ploy to intimidate him and his party.
এত ভয় এখন আবার আমার সাথে না লড়াই করে আমার বউকে টার্গেট করেছে
The CBI's notice comes days after a Kolkata court asked Home Minister Amit Shah to appear in a defamation case filed by Abhishek Banerjee, leading to charges that investigation is politically motivated.
Now BJP is left with no allies. Akali Dal has left, other people have left. So their only allies are CBI and ED.
ये तो मैं बोलूँगा सीबीआई का रेड थोड़ा लेट हुआ है, इससे पहले होना चाहिए था, क्योंकि बेसलेसली सीबीआई कभी भी किसी को नोटिस नहीं भेजता है। अभिषेक बनर्जी का सोर्स ऑफ इनकम क्या है कि इतना आलीशान मकान ठोक लिया उन्होंने।
The CBI probe also adds a new twist to the running feud between Amit Shah and Mamata Banerjee. Both have been accusing each other of promoting nepotism.
टीएमसी का एक ही नारा है, भतीजा बढ़ाओ। भतीजे के कल्याण के अलावे टीएमसी के मन में और कोई कल्याण नहीं।
हमारा परिवार से हर लोग ग्रासरूट में काम करते हैं, लेकिन एमएलए एमपी कभी बनता नहीं है। अरे तो डायरेक्टली इलेक्टेड होके आया, एक आदमी आया था, उसका ऐतराज क्या है? अपन लड़का को भी अच्छा पोजीशन में भेज दिया, सबसे ज्यादा ऊंचा पोजीशन में कैसे आ गया? क्या कंट्रीब्यूशन है?
The BJP is set to use the CBI investigation against TMC MP Abhishek Banerjee to bolster its charges of corruption against the Mamata government. For the Bengal CM, who is fighting a battle for survival, the CBI case could prove a big headache. Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, let's quickly pose the big question on the back of this debate. The CBI probe on Abhishek's wife embarrassing the Mamata Banerjee government 2 months before elections. Is the CBI probe politically motivated, is what is being alleged by the TMC. And is nepotism now going to be a big election issue in Bengal? Let's quickly cut across to our guests, and I want to bring in right now to our panel Sandhi Mukherjee, former IG West Bengal Police. Appreciate the patience, sir. So, prima facie, when you look at it, what do you see? Is there a fit case for the CBI to be involved, or with what you see, as the TMC suggests, it's a witch hunt, a political witch hunt?
Yes, I feel so sorry about, this after so many, years of the independence, 1947, 5th August, today when, discussion going on is very, in the evening, important timing of the television. So we're talking about outsider, insider, and this is so sorry because you have to think about, for this establishing rule of law, and then economic development, where the benefit goes to each and every people of the country, particularly the poorer class of people, and such excellent people, excellent younger generation, they are building other countries, but here opportunity is so limited because of poor situation, rule of law, and particularly ethically is going downwards. We are talking about that.
But Mr. Mukherjee, if you look at the case of prima facie, you've been the IG in West Bengal. Now the CBI finds a case fit to be lodged against the wife of Abhishek Banerjee. Prima facie, sir, when you look at that case, do you think it befits a central agency's intervention at this juncture?
No, legally they can do. Legally, these legal agencies, they are having every, there's a right, the system of investigation to go and inquire into any kind of allegation. One should take it in the spirit. But there lies the point of whenever some central agency coming here, then it's being told that this is being used by the political parties and the central government. But the problem is that none of these political parties ever tried. Ethically, they're so weak. They don't try to implement the Supreme Court's 7-point guideline issued in the 2010. There, the civil, I think, I hope that these leaders, which are, they are managing the parties and ruling the countries, they know about this thing, and where basic, from a primitive society, transition to a civilized society, basic norm is to have a rule of law in the country, which helps to have investment to industry, to business, and people getting advantage of better life. But they are hardly interested in establishing a real steady rule of law, where it will go without taking into account which parties misusing law. They're only interested to misuse it when they come to power for their benefit, and particularly.
You're just saying, yes, sir. You're saying the timing of it all raises questions. But Saugata Roy, my question, sir, again is, it's a central agency. It deems fit to investigate the wife of the nephew of the chief minister. What is wrong? Law should take its own course. Why make it out to be a political witch hunt?
Look at the timing of the so-called summons. The BJP has been in government for 7 years now at the center. If their allegation was that coal is being illegally mined and illegally smuggled out of the coalfield area, they could have built a case, done it 1 year back, 2 years back. The timing is very suspect. That's why in the morning interview I had said that now BJP has lost Shiv Sena as an ally, Akali Dal as an ally, Beniwal as an ally. Now it has only 2 allies left. One is CBI, another is ED. It is misusing the CBI continuously in different states to threaten, browbeat the opponents. If you look at this Rujira Banerjee's case, I don't know her very well, but she is Abhishek's wife, that she has been called as an witness, not as an accused. The CBI has asked her to cooperate with them in the investigation. Now, why ask her now? With elections, today Narendra Modi has said that elections should be declared within 7 months. Why now? Send the CBI to Abhishek's house. This is a clear case of vendetta. And this has happened because one, Abhishek filed a case against Amit Shah, and Amit Shah was issued summons. So Amit Shah wants to take revenge. He is a vengeful man. The other is one BJP youth leader, a lady, Pamela. She was caught with cocaine. And she has accused another BJP bigwig who's supposed to be close to Nadda and Vijayvargiya. The lady has questioned that man, Rakesh Singh, he has involved her in this. So the BJP wants to cover up.
Sir, but then it cuts both ways as I bring in RP Singh. But Mr. Roy, as I bring in RP Singh, it cuts both ways. No, sir. As I bring in RP Singh, it cuts both ways. Because here you're saying that the centre is... I'll tell you why, sir. Because here you're saying the centre is misusing the CBI. The timing is suspect. In the case of Pamela Goswami, the same can be said. Because that's the allegation that is being made, that she is being fixed at a time when there's an election up on the anvil. And the state machinery is misusing power.
What is... Young lady, I may say that Pamela was not raided. She was not caught red-handed with any dishonestly earned money. Here the BJP leader was caught with cocaine, 90 grams of cocaine in hand in a car, along with another BJP leader. The vast difference between Rujira's case and this Pamela Goswami's case.
All right.
But the BJP knows that Abhishek's wife being touched will make big news. Pamela's story will go down.
All right, RP Singh, this is political vendetta. This is executive outreach. You have 2 months to go for an election and you're misusing the CBI.
So, Gutata, you're a learned man. Shall I read out the alliance partner we have? Janata Dal, Apna Dal, Lok Janshakti Party, Anna DMK, All India Jharkhand Student Union, National Democratic Progress Alliance, National People's Party, Mizo National Front, Sikkim Krantikari Morcha, Pattapalli Makkal Katachi, Assam AGP, Republican Party of India. It's a huge, big list. I mean, sir, so just taking pun doesn't work. The
Where
fact
is Shivsena?
Can I complete, sir? I never interrupted you, please. Shivsena is in alliance with Congress, we know that, and Akalis have left us for a certain reason, and then we all know that. I mean, they are under pressure from a certain section, they have left us. So that's how it happens. But I'll give you, if you want me to read the further list, I'll read you. It's almost 30.
No, let's stick to the point that we need to get on with the debate, Mr. Singh.
Sir,
like,
please.
Allies leaving the BJP is a matter for another day, another evening, another show. Let's stick to this.
No. How many allies we have, that is also issue of debate. We'll debate some other day. But let's talk about the issue. Sir, allow CBI to work. Even she has been called as a witness, then let her come and join that thing. Why to create so much of issue out of it? Why to play a victim card that, we have been targeted because we have filed a case against Amit Shah ji, or we have picked up that girl. So why to play a victim card? Did we play a victim card when you do file cases? You have killed more than 130 workers of ours. I mean, we come and make a point. You answer, let her go and answer. But lady doesn't know. I mean, she's Abhishek. Can I complete? She's Ahuja or Narula. She doesn't file her father's name rightly.
No, sir. No, Mr. Singh. No. I will come in that. The truth of that is that her mother was married to 2 men during the course of her life. So therefore, there are 2 names entered at different times. So I think it's highly derogatory. Sir, it is derogatory to make a statement saying that the lady doesn't know the name of her own father. So please take that back, sir.
Can I complete? Okay, can allow me to complete? And then if you say, I'll take my word back. So allow me to complete.
Appreciated, sir. Yes.
Sir, no. Because I would not like to do any derogatory thing against any woman. Please. What I'm saying is, why file a wrong affidavit? When you file a complete affidavit, there are different things mentioned in different affidavits. One time you say he stays in Rajouri Garden, other time you say he stays in Thailand. So that's the problem.
Sir, I'll tell you, I'll give you an explanation for that also. At one point of time where her mother was married to a particular man, the man was residing in Rajouri Garden. When she was married to the second man, he was residing in Thailand. Therefore, the 2 different addresses. But let's leave it at that, sir. It is not about the parentage of Abhishek Banerjee's wife. That has nothing to do with this case. Let's leave it at that.
So what I was trying to emphasize on, that let her come and answer whatever questions are being asked, not play a victim card.
Okay.
Playing victim card doesn't work. And if some questions are being asked, and this case is not new. This case is an old case which CBI has been pursuing ongoingly. And if CBI doesn't pursue cases, you say, CBI only pursues certain cases. So there's a gentleman named Anup Lala who is missing, and there are certain links which are found between Anup Lala and
the lady. So can I get in a quick comment by Mr. Bagchi? Okay, Mr. Bagchi, would you think nepotism is now going to be one of the pillars on which this narrative of this election is going to stand on?
Well, yes. I mean, regarding this particular debate, I mean, there cannot be a if and but. I mean, if the kind of allegations that have been brought in, those have to be followed, and the serious allegations, and you take it to the conclusion, there is no problem with it. The question that the people in the state would like to know, there's exactly the same time in 2016 elections. I mean, 2 major allegations, Sharda and Narda, came up. And in Sharda, it impacted people's life in thousands. Many committed suicide. Many lost their life saving. My simple question is, where is that case gone? And I can give you also the answer. Those who were the fund managers of Trinamool Congress that point in time are the election managers of BJP today. So how do you explain it to the people of this country and to the state particularly? I mean, there is nothing wrong. You pursue them, you chase them, Abhishek Banerjee, even Mamata Banerjee, if required.
Okay.
Nothing. I mean, no one should stop. Everybody should be questioned. That is fine. But what happened to those cases? Everybody would like to know. So and I think the BJP should at some point clarify this. At the same time, Abhishek or his family should also clarify about regarding the questions which have been asked to them.
Fair enough.
That is my position.
Fair enough. All right, okay. I'm going to go into a quick break. Gentlemen, appreciate you joining us. Mr. Singh, I know you wanted to come back, but that's all the time we have for now. Well, Rujita Banerjee is going to be interrogated by the CBI tomorrow. We're going to keep a keen eye on all developments there. Meanwhile, I'm going to slip into a quick break. When we return, we're going to shift focus. Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.